Okay, now the audio's working. It wasn't on in the menu. Okay, now let's do this correctly for a change. Hi, I'm Al Medright, and I've been gone for a while. As you can probably tell by me taking 13 minutes to figure out how to get this thing to work again. So, the last time I uploaded was November, and it's because I've been at work. I'm a form carpenter, or a fancy way of saying a construction worker. And I've been busy trying to hold down the job and not make a complete fool of myself. Except that didn't exactly go down as planned. First of all, the major problem with me streaming was our PlayStation died. And I live in a backward so-dunk town that we can't buy gas in, and there's only one horse and stuff like that there. So we couldn't get a replacement part for our PlayStation's power supply. And then Dad made some kind of deal with somebody in order to exchange the old PlayStation for a new PlayStation Slim. I have a number of little kittens around me which will not hesitate to try and play with the cord. Just to note, in case you hear some strange things in the background, that's me trying to distract the cat. This little one's name is Cotton. He, she, we're not very sure, is a mostly white calico, and she is very intent on eating the cord. So we have a bagel, if you know what that means. Tell John I said give him an egg. Anyway. So we got this the other day, and I got it all hooked up and whatnot, and I was going to play it yesterday. But yesterday, I gave myself a concussion at work. This concussion was so bad, not only did it leave a scar on my eye, it actually made me forget how to stream. In fact, it made me forget so hard that I did not realize that you had to plug the microphone into the controller rather than plug it into the PlayStation. I have over 500 videos on YouTube, most of them being live streams from the PlayStation. So, yeah, I did a number on myself. In fact, just now, I didn't remember how to reset the darned audio options. On the game itself. So I had to reset that too. That's where that first failed recording came from. Ow! Sorry about that, Matt. Cotton wants to play. Where'd that thing go? Hiya, Matt. Hope my lack of audio the first time wasn't too much of a turn-off. So, for those of you that don't know, mainly being you, Mr. Matt, my MO is simple. I don't really like any of the factions anymore, even though I originally sided with the Minutemen. I'm going to haul my butt all the way over to Spectacle Island so I can claim it, because this is a complete no-mod sort of thing, where that's just what I do because Spectacle Island has the biggest area. I did a hardcore playthrough, which, if you'd like to see it, can be seen on my YouTube channel. You know, the place you're already at, but in a different section. I've also been to Nuka World, Fallout Harbor, and the Automatron? Whatever the robot DLC's proper pronunciation is. So, anyway, all that data got lost. Well, it's in the cloud, but I'm too lazy to know how to get it. So I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to start over, refresh myself on the series, and then go back into it when I have a better, proper understanding. If that's all the same to you guys. Again, for those of you that don't know, I have a thing for Nuka-Cola, and I have a new idea in order to show off my collection. At least until we reach Nuka World and it becomes a completely moot point. Actually, it's already completely moot
No
because
bobby
you can
pins.
just get as many as you want for no reason anyway. Guess I won't be getting in there. Can I activate this bench even though there's a guy behind a door that I can't open? Yes, I can. That's not supposed to happen, is it? Well, onward to this stuff. At least I do have enough to place down a single turret. Now, where'd I put it? That'll do. So, for those of you that don't know, Fallout 4 is unlike any other Fallout you've seen before, with the player character, known as the Lone Wanderer, being able to take direct control of a settlement and craft it to his or her or its whim. Excuse me. Let's just say I may be a native speaker, but sometimes I do get tongue-tied. My apologies. So, with this area freshly conquered, my not going to die this time robot Codsworth in tow, let's continue on our merry way on down the hill to good old Spectacle Island. Spectacle Island is actually a real place in the real-life Boston, Massachusetts. And it was once a waste dump. And that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge I know about it, and pretty much the only thing anyone's going to care to hear. If you see Ox, tell him I said hi. Welcome, fellow Who-Man. Oh, human. How you doing, Mr. and/or Miss Unfiltered? Federal ration stock. I don't think I want to mess with this right now. Well, they shot at me, so that's different. I mean, I was going to spare them. I was going to let them live. Probably should have just run away. Let's face it, I probably should have just run away. Is this the one where you can just... Thankfully, this is on normal difficulty, and I can get away with doing crap like this. An attack dog is a skull? That's never happened to me before. Luckily, I do also have my trusty laser musket. I have not personally beat the game, but I have gotten really close to it. Like, I got really distracted with the DLCs and stuff. I got to like level 80. Ow! Darn kitten. There. Like I said before, I have some kittens who want to play with my cords chasing me around. So if I randomly say ow, it's because they jumped on my back. Where's that darn thing I was using to distract them? Darn it, I can't find it right now. Basically, I got to the point where it's like, yay, you can beat the game. Oh look, shiny new DLC. I tried to explain at the beginning of this, this is actually a brand new PlayStation. That I actually don't have my save file on. He left already, didn't he? They left already, didn't they? You know, at first I really didn't like... the laser musket. I thought the crank mechanic was stupid. Like, I was never gonna be able to use it effectively. I played Skyrim for a very long time. Like, I got my Skyrim up to who knows what. I traveled around the map so many different times. It's one of the few games my ex and I agreed about back when we agreed on things. I don't necessarily agree with so many people saying that Fallout is Skyrim with guns, because it's not. It depends on what mood I'm in, really. I haven't been in a Skyrim mood. I always liked Morrowind better. That's the one. I'm sorry, they did so much better with Morrowind than they did with Skyrim. Like, yeah, Skyrim's got the dragons and the Fusroda and the memes. But back in my day, we had crates that you could open in any town and get random loot from them. Like, it may have been crappy stuff, but at least it was stuff. That's what giant RPGs are about, right? Just building a giant house, collecting a bunch of skulls, and not actually doing the main story. Right? Right? And he's back. One of the things that frustrates me so much about playing this in hardcore mode is the fact that your companions die. Like, I don't have any companions in my hardcore mode because they all died when I told them to go back home. Oh, and another thing, it doesn't kill you to be over weight limit. That's one thing I also enjoy about this game, when I'm not playing it on hardcore mode. I tried so hard. If you go back and look at all of my collections of videos through YouTube, you will see how many times I died in a single go of just trying to get from point A to point B. But that is generally how it goes, isn't it?
Hey.
Sir? Right then.
Codsworth, come for a minute. Hold all this stuff I'm not going to use. I'll go through it in a minute. You did? Well, that's nice of you, Unfiltered. I actually used to be on a YouTube network, quote-unquote network, with my ex and our friends. You might have heard of it, called Fort Nerd. Actually, it's still active, except she streams on Twitch now, and personally, I can't stand Twitch, so I'm over there every now and again making color commentary, but I'm not fancy, so I don't do a lot of the other stuff other people do. We're a very ground up sort of organization. Oh, you have? Well, that's good to know. I do still put it in my description, I think. It's not like we've completely disappeared. We've just changed over time. A lot of stuff happened, and some bad times happened. In case you missed my monologue, I actually gave myself a concussion the other day, so kinda wiped the ability to stream from my mind temporarily. You know something's gone wrong when you forgot to plug the thing into the controller in the first place. This isn't even the first time I've tried to stream today. That's what the redux in the title's for. Oh, shut up, Codsworth. She actually streamed, Miv, the Ford Nerd owner, actually does stream on PC. Unfortunately, I can't do anything on my computer right now. It's not strong enough. But now that I've got my PlayStation back, I might actually be able to stream on my days off, if I can keep from passing out. So again, for what may be the last time, hopefully, I'm just going to take my usual ammo. I'm going to start playing things my way, per se. And this is just going to be a normal straight run through. Hopefully I'll remember how to play and actually get good at it for the next time I try hardcore. Oh, Coca-Cola. Again, and hopefully for the last time. And they left. Oh well. You guys are gonna love my idea for how I'm gonna display my Nuka-Cola this time. Get up this stupid hill.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
You know what, just hold all that stuff. We'll get to that in a minute. Yeah. This is an unmarked location, but somewhere down the road is a greenhouse where you can find a number of healing items and some basic crops. And it's around here somewhere, but I can never find it when I'm looking for it, so I'm not going to look for it and probably find it. It's right around here somewhere. I remember this river fluently from my hardcore plays. I would use this river for cover. Aha! Well, 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 this could be a bit of serendipity for me. Codsworth. Where's Codsworth? Need to heal myself. Root fruit. Deviled eggs. Stuff. And up goes the HP. Codsworth, get your robotic butt up here. I'm not normally a stealthy character. Raider scum, Raider psycho, Raider scum. Probably harassing those two poor farmer dudes. Alright, watch this shot. Well, I was going to say that was a good shot, but it seems only did near lethal damage. one anyway. Well, I was gonna ask where they were. Thanks for providing that clue. For those of you that don't know, I love laser guns. Like I've already said like 5 times this stream.
Surely put some of that down.
Now where are the other people? Those are the farmers. Oh, I do have Radaway. Radaway stim pack. I said Radaway and stim pack. Thank you. I do have some of this armor. Leather arm, leather leg. Leather arm, leather leg. There. Oh, and the power armor stuff.
Heads up.
Mister.
Oh yes, I taught the robot to say the name Al, so it's a much more personal playthrough now. I'm keeping this. You'll find out later.
You saved our lives. Right. Thank you. Thank you.
What, you're not gonna come with me? I have a settlement.
Hey there.
Thanks, stranger. That's more than most would have done.
I have a
Damn
settlement.
bugs. What's this world coming to?
I have a settlement. Drat. Well, at least I did a good thing. That sneak attack, although it didn't do as much damage as I hoped, actually really was a good shot. Well, let us continue on our merry way. Spectacle Isle. All force that away. Well, actually, we should make a brief stop at Diamond City, just for the sake of stopping at Diamond City. Because, you know, they're gonna make us go there anyway. Although, I'm not terribly fond of Piper. See, I figured it's no big deal going back and doing all of this stuff again. Because there was a lot of holes in the broadcasting. You didn't get to see a lot of the things I did, a lot of the decisions I made, or why I did, or what effect they had. It's not like I'm some big-time YouTuber that a lot of people watch like that. All I wanted to do was discover the location, dude. You didn't have to do that. Darn super mutants and their missile launchers. Darn super mutants and their missile launchers. Darn it all. But I did get an autosave, which is more than I would have gotten on hardcore mode. I guess we won't be going in that direction after all. I guess, Unfiltered and Smith were turned off by my not having beaten the game already. Each to their own. Personally, I just never got around to it. Like, honestly, even if you beat the game, nothing really changes. maybe they went back to watch more quality programming by the Fort Nerd crew. We do still do videos. You can go watch Miv over on Twitch. Tell him Al sent you. Throw her some bits. See the little art she made for the dragons that guard the fort. It's cute. Use the I'm a dragon emote, it's funny. Need to cross right about here. Right about here. Hello, what's this? Cooking pots.
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
Let's see what you got.
A trader. Neat. And I will trade you some stuff I'm probably not even going to use anyway. You can take my drugs. You can take my food. You can take my booze. Yeah, I don't use drugs or booze. Sue me. Take that. I'm gonna use that. Gonna cook that. You can have this. You will never have my Nuka-Cola. I am a Nuka-Cola fiend, and Sierra from Fallout 3 ain't got crap on me. Yeah? Yeah. I could use some more stuff. Do you have stuff? I would like some of this stuff. Yes, this stuff. All this stuff. And this stuff. No, that's too much stuff. Here, take that stuff back. Okay, I will take all of this stuff. Oh, I can take all the stuff anyway, because it's not meant to own. Well, you know what I will do? I will take your soda. I will go now. Because I took your frickin' soda. That's the only thing I care about at this point is the soda. When I actually have the chance, I'll show you guys what I'm going to do with the soda. Cook up some stuff, because cooking gives you points, and points are useful to do things with. I hope those two didn't leave because I've got a kitten that won't stop jumping on my back, or because I haven't beaten the game. Some people are like that, you know. It's not like you unlock a heck of a lot by beating the game. The one thing I am most relieved about, though, is the fact that I can have companions with me again. All of my companions on my hardcore save file are dead. Mostly because I can't trust them to travel from Sanctuary Hills to the Red Rocket just down the street without getting themselves lost and or killed. Like, seriously, does anybody else have that problem, or is it just me? I think it's just me, and it's embarrassing. Let's see, where was I? Yeah, just along here. There's going to be a bridge, and that bridge should take me to the correct way to Diamond City. And the this playthrough, I will not be joining a faction if I can help it. No cotton. No cotton. Where's the darn plaything?
Sure there isn't someone more suited to this?
You know what? You guys can fight it out over there. I'm going this way. Discretion is the better part of valor! Jump, you fool. Jump. Had a zombie cornered with my laser sights and still missed. Well, this ain't gonna miss. I can assure you that much.
Well, he certainly doesn't need that anymore.
Hello, new viewer. Should I? Yeah, I'll discover the town while I'm here. Might as well get the points for it. Since Nuka World reorganized how everything works with ghouls, it's probably not safe for me to take that on just yet, even though I am supremely confident with my laser gun. Like, seriously, you guys did not see how hard I am with these laser guns. Like, I have a playthrough where I used this gun pretty much exclusively until I got a plasma rifle, and, well, that's not a place to keep a plunger. I used this gun almost exclusively, and I turned it into a sniper's crit weapon. Like, every shot was instant obliteration from who knows how far away. Like, the whole time. That's just... It's a really good gun if A, you know how to use it, and B, you can put up with the quirks it has. Although that's just the kind of person I am, really. Like, I go for the things that no one else goes for, because, you know, what's the fun in everybody being the same? This area has a new icon on it. This shouldn't be Vault 81. This shouldn't be Vault 88. Vault 88's all the way down on the other corner. This could be Vault 95, I guess. Oh great, it's a bar. Codsworth, help! Got it. Ah. It took all of my ammo, but I got it. And that's the difference between this difficulty and hardcore difficulty. I could never have done that on hardcore. Never. Okay, Codsworth, anytime you're willing to wake up here?
Hey,
Mr. Al.
Mr. Al. Hold this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and one of these, and two of these, and 6 of these. There. That's like literally the only use I have for companions in this game. Vault 81 already. Well, darn. We ain't going in there this time, by the way. We just ain't. It's not that I don't like them. It's the fact that I don't like them. You know, that whole quest and the whole mole rat flu and everything? No, I don't like that. Oh, brain fungus. Brain fungus as far as the eye can see. Let me just discover the stuff that's on the map, you know, on the way. This isn't the most direct route, but it's, it'll get there in a minute or two. I don't know why I'm picking things like this up. It's not really that useful in this mode, but in hardcore mode, if you can manage to get enough stuff to make biotics, it's probably a good idea for you to make biotics. Antibiotics, I should say. Westing Estate, that's not far from Diamond City, if I recall correctly. I just don't remember. Let's get the darn Diamond City stuff out of the way, just so that I don't have to talk to Piper to get in. I really wish you could just avoid that encounter entirely, but it's mandatory. Why? I don't know. Piper's one of the most annoying characters in the game, and I don't care if you like her.
What's that?
Oh, crap. Jump in the water, quickly. Not catching me today, Suicide Bomber. Although I wish you had an air meter. Broadcasting station, those guys I don't like. This junkyard here, which junkyard is this? Which junkyard are you? Don't care about Trinity Towers. Okay, probably shouldn't get close to that place then. So go back across the river. I know, I'm fairly disjointed. I'm always that way, honestly. In case you didn't know already from my past performances. This is the house where all the Mirelurks come out, isn't it? Perfect spot for a Mirelurk den, as they say.
Are we pack rats now, sir?
no bobby pins.
I'm going to have to fix that one of these days. Iguana stick. And I believe if I go up into the treehouse, that's what triggers the Mirelurks. So let's do that. The red skull skull that symbolizes an obvious trap. Voltec lunchbox, can't help it. A souvenir magnet. Blast radius has some nuclear stuff in it. God's words, where are you shooting things? An albino rat tag. You alert me for something more useful. Got him. It apparently wasn't enough, though. Yeah, you'd better run. I'll take you out like I took all the others out. Radstag meat is actually very good if you cook it. See our comedy. You are ready to die now. What did I do this time? I always do something wrong. Let's face it.
I dare say I'm slightly.
Okay. Let's go back. Try to get to Diamond City. Do I need to give you a rundown, Mr. Comedy? Miss Comedy? Whichever one you happen to be. You just popping in? You want to hear this? Well, what's your story? And I'm going the wrong way again. Chiller Army. Hey there. Hope you guys don't mind people getting lost out in the woods. I tend to do that a lot. I'm just gonna discover this farmstead real quick, if you guys don't mind. Yeah, I said in the beginning I'm gonna head straight to Spectacle Isle. Nope, that's not how it works, especially not when I'm the one driving. What are my stats in faction playthrough?
Our friend, Blake.
I'm not playing a faction this time around.
Ashes to ashes.
I did originally side with the Minutemen and then later the Raiders when Nuka World came out. They're burying somebody, I don't care. But this time I am completely absolving from factions, although if your settlements give you a quest. Two-headed kangaroos. I haven't seen those yet, but the gorillas. Have you seen the rad gorillas? It was, that was pretty gnarly. Actually, I can go to Spectacle Isle this way. Yeah, that'll work. Like, I don't have to see Diamond City. I really don't. So, yeah, you didn't catch earlier in the stream, but I actually was working on a hardcore playthrough. No factions, no companions, stuff like that. When my PS4 crapped out on me, this is a new one and all my save data's gone, so I have to start over. And it's actually been a really long time since I've been able to stream or play games, really, so figured start with the basics and then work my way up again. The two-headed biscuit. Two-headed biscuit. I've seen a number of two-headed animals, let's face it. Biscuit's a dog, right? I've seen a lot of robot dogs, not too many two-headed dogs. Oh, I know. Have you seen Shipwreck? Shipbreaker? the giant hermit crab that you gotta hunt down in the Far Harbor DLC. That guy was kind of gnarly too. Two-headed biscuit with food. No, but I have recently seen a talking donut. Does that count? What's worse is the donut claims to have biological kinfolk. So donuts can talk and also reproduce like humans. Me personally, I don't think a talking donut is too much to write home about. I mean, everything talks nowadays, doesn't it? But a talking donut that has biological kin, now that's something that concerns me. Because if donuts can reproduce like that, then what the heck are we eating? Actually, it's been a while since I've had a good donut. Should I go through this, or should I just try and make a base for me to stop at? Uh-oh. Not going near those guys, that's for sure.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm moving, lady. Trust me, I'm moving. I don't want anything to do with you guys just yet. And I'm still not going the right way. And they left. Oh well. That's what, 12 views now? 13 comments? Not bad, not bad. Doing the Obama not bad face here. Aha. The Gruel Shack, which should be right next to downtown, what's this place's name? Safety Cosworth. No kidding. No kidding. No kidding. Don't have to wait for another time, I suppose. Well, if I've learned anything about this game, it's that you can dodge anything by jumping into the sea. When you have enough energy to actually jump into the sea. No kidding. Still shooting at me. The Adam Cat's garage. It's my only chance. Not really, but I'm gonna say it is and then use it as an excuse. This has been the most roundabout trip to Spectacle Isle there has ever been, hasn't there? And I'm gonna make it even more round trip. I'm going to go this way. Actually remembering to give myself rad resistance in a place that's filled with rads. That'd be actually quite helpful right now, wouldn't it? Hello, viewer. welcome to my stream. You guys want a rundown or what? Well, you person, I don't know your gender or anything, but would you like a rundown? I can give you a rundown. I've done that like 12 times already, but still. For instance, this is my boomstick. If I could ever take it out. Yes, this is my boomstick. And that's my robot. And this is the place. I'm gonna head to the platform first. Or at least this place out here. Oh look, there's the spy bird. Boing. I said boing. There. I said boing. Get up on the ramp, you stupid. Up. Up, I tell you. Go up when I tell you to go up. Finally. Okay, what else is lying around here? This fire extinguisher, this speaker, this ashtray, this camera, this wood, this coffee cup, this coffee pot. All this and more is now mine. Actually, it's not going to do me a lick of good to have all this stuff on my person, because it's just going to make it worse on me when I try to run from the Queen in a few minutes. Yes, I'm gonna run from the Queen. I do the same thing every time. Of course I'm gonna run from the Queen. It's what I do. Codsworth. Codsworth. Stupid robot. Codsworth. Now where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's around here somewhere. I can still hear him. I can still hear him. He's around here somewhere. Well, I guess until I find him again, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. It's going to take me an hour to get here, and it's going to take me nearly an hour to build my base the way I want it. Such is the way of Fallout 4, in case you don't know. Oh, how overweight am I? That's quite a lot. Well, technically it's 12 pounds. Like, I'd probably drop some glass and never see it again, and that'd be okay. But I don't want to drop any glass and never see it again. Even though technically that'd be the better thing to do, I don't want to do that. Since when am I known for making smart decisions, eh? That. Just having a leisurely swim in radioactive water. you can be of service, you little... I can probably hand him this other stuff I'm not gonna use too. Here, hold that, hold that. Hold all this junk too. Oh, he can't carry anymore. Well, that'll have to do for now. That will have to do for now. Spectacle Isle! It's only taken me 56 minutes and 43 seconds to get here. And I leveled up. So, let's see. I'm going to need local leader perk, which is Charisma 6. Already there. See, I was struggling so hard to actually start my base when I was doing the hardcore playthrough. I don't even think I got that far with it, honestly. Just gonna take this guy's stuff. There should be a mini nuke. There it is. There's the mini nuke. Right where I'm supposed to find it for a change. Grab this junk here. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, this area is guarded by a huge, big thing. And that thing is guarded by some smaller things. But you don't necessarily have to fight it or them. You can just turn tail and run as quickly as possible and secure the area without actually fighting anything. This is the preferred method if you're too low or just don't want to fight anything. For me, it's kind of both right now, so let me give you the rundown. There's this thing here, it's got wires sticking out of it. You follow the wires over to this boat. This boat acts as your primary power source. In different levels of hard difficulty, it generates more or less power. Okay, let's do this very quietly. There's also something I want here. Oh, of course I am. Of course I am. Because I always am. You know what? I'll be back for you guys in a minute. Okay. Activate the circuit board. Boom. The boss appears literally right outside. And I get it. Yeah, that thing right there. The Mylar Queen. That's the big bad thing. It's going to chase you, and it can kill you. In fact, most of the time, it kills you in one shot. Run like mad. Run like your life depends on it, because it does. Serpentine, serpentine. Zigzag in order to avoid the attacks coming from the ranged Mirelurks. Flip the switch. Wait very nervously. Once the sound has finished playing, all of the enemies will be in retreat. And then you can claim the island as your home, free to do about it with what you wish. Booyah! I win. Okay, so first off... Oh, it's got crystal in here. That's good. You can take all this junk. And all of my mods I'm not going to need. These things will not hurt you. Even the queen will not hurt you. This is probably one of the only times you're ever going to see this thing run away from you. But yes, now the signal is gone, even the mighty Minor Alert Queen, which can and will kick your butt, will run from you, at least temporarily. Hi, I'm just here for the drugs. Do you mind? Yeah, you two can go on with
Out of bobby pins.
whatever you're doing. Okay, never mind. Alright, so back to the container I dropped all my stuff in. Spectacle Isle has the largest building territory of any place on the map, as if most people didn't know that already. And there's plenty of stuff for you to scrap so that you can make it even bigger than that. Take that. Get the fat man back, and take all this other crap too. Another thing to note, which no guide will, well, which the game does not tell you about, it's in plenty of guides, because people love hunting these things. One thing that's also up here, the luck bubblehead. It's in this thing here. Luck bubblehead. So got that. You can scrap nearly everything in this location for its resources. I'm not going to do that, mostly because this is only supposed to be a 2-hour stream. And it took me nearly an hour to get here in the first place. Let's not say I did. Codsworth.
Well, I suppose you only live once, eh?
Hey,
Something you need, sir?
Give me this crap. Actually, this is all old equipment. Okay, never mind. Keep all that crap. There's all this stuff. You can come and scrap it if you wish. You can keep it and use it for decoration if you wish. There's no wrong answer. This is Fallout 4. Unless, of course, you're one of those people that believe you have to use things in a certain manner. But then again, no one cares about those people. Any containers you destroy will have their stuff sent automatically to the workbench, so if you want, you can skip all that lock-picking hoo-ha and directly get all the stuff in all the containers just by destroying it. You can also destroy this little shack here. Well, he's dead. He's not going to need it anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna scrap all this for now. Mostly because when I build my house, it's gonna take up a good chunk of, like, everything. So, I'm one of those people who likes a long, sprawling, complete mess of a labyrinth for a house, you know? In case you guys haven't already seen that. I will save this, though. I will store it rather than destroy it, so that I can place it back when I start to build my village. Which will be much easier, much faster now. Much easier, much faster now, because I can actually accrue levels and experience and wealth. So it's not going to take a heck of a lot to actually do these things anymore. Okay, what else do I want to scrap while I'm here?
What's all this?
Yeah, the wildlife will still not attack you, even if you stand, like, literally right in front of it. For those of you that are wondering, one tiny hitch about this power line, it is connected to the trees. So if you chop down these trees to make wood, you will be cutting off your power supply. I can't tell you how many times I've done that and not realized it, and ended up building a lot of power that I did not need. So there's that. There's some stuff like around here. There's like a sunken house with some soda in it, which I'm not going to get right now, but it's there. You can technically scrap this container, but I like to... Oh, it's got a bobby pin. Neat. I actually have a bobby pin. I can attempt to unlock something and fail miserably in front of everyone. I do get overexcited and I do get tongue-tied. Sorry about that. Okay. I affectionately call this the Watchtower, because it is in fact a watchtower. Or at least that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay, just highlight them. A lot of stuff you can scrap, in case my running around and scrapping a lot of stuff does include you into that. Another settler whom I'm taking all his crap. Yet another settler whom I'm taking all their crap. Scrap this wooden crate. I have no choice but to scrap this bed. Scrap this locker. There's a couple of things I'm looking for in particular. Scrap the bathtub, scrap the toilet, scrap the tires. Giant stack of shipping containers. Yeah, I'll scrap this while I'm here. I might hold off on this until I've built something up for a bit, because it's gonna be really boring for you guys to watch this. Let me just find those things I was interested in. These radioactive barrels you can scrap. It will gently lower the amount of radiation in the area. You get some free acid for it. Not that much of a reward, but But you are technically cleaning up the area. Like, now there's not so much radiation in the area. Which is nice. You know, technically you can live with it or you can live without it. I choose to live without it. I suppose since I'm actually on my own island at this point, it's okay to turn the light on. I realize it's actually quite dark for those of you that are watching on stream, even though it's not dark for me, it's dark for you guys. And I know that. So I'm gonna be nice and I'm gonna turn on the lights. How about that? More radioactive barrels that you can scrap for what they're worth. I usually keep this stuff intact over here. It makes a nice decoration, unlike all that piled up trash that I can scrap for, you know, whatever it's worth. I believe this is like an incomplete farmscape. Walking slowly, walking slowly. Hello, viewer. Hope you don't mind, I'm still off to a rather slow start, but at least I'm actually in the area I'm supposed to be. Rather than taking half an hour to get to this point. Oh, I've got another new viewer. Hi, how you doing? You guys want to run down to this? It's not terribly exciting, I must admit. Found the water pump. I really am just gonna have to bite the bullet and put something down so that I can actually move across the land, aren't I? That would probably be very helpful, actually. Just have something for the time being, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna do that right now. I'll find a use for this later. Metal, concrete, furniture, decorations. Actually, it's in furniture, isn't it? Containers. There. Weapons. Apparel. Since I know this stuff is taking up a huge part of my inventory, I'm just gonna... put it all in there for right now. There we go. Much better. Much faster. Now, what I don't see are the other darn crafting benches. Or whatever you call them. Well, there's always this area to scrap. Okay, a note: I'm always so sad when I miss it. There's Nuka-Cola in this boat. I know Nuka-Cola's not actually an item of value. It respawns all the time, blah blah blah. I don't care. I want to collect all of it because I want a shiny pile of soda. Granted, I can't have my wish because Bethesda didn't take that into account. But, you know, I can still own it. That's good enough for me. It's still mine. I can still have it. That's what I want. Now, where's the darn crafting bench? Another reason I like this is it does come with an armor bench. You can make your whole giant Iron Man armory, which I believe everybody who's had the chance to actually has done. Like, seriously, who hasn't just made rows upon rows of power armor? I know it's around here somewhere. I'm gonna sack these tires. Much faster now, yay! Oh, it's safe. Can I crack that? I don't think I can crack that, but there's a safe back here. Be careful what you destroy, because you can actually throw the safe in the ocean and never be able to use it.
Locked tight.
Too difficult. Much too difficult. There's one around here somewhere. This is the island of the dead people. It has dead people on it, that's why I call it that. Well, I thought it did. I can swear it did. I know there's like a campground or a picnic area or something that has a crafting bench in it, and I want that crafting bench. Take you guys on another round trip tour, if you don't mind. Ah, more concrete. Keep that for stuff. One of these is the isle with the dead people on it. There it is, the island with the dead people on it. Look at all these dead people. Well, okay, there's technically only 3, but there's still dead people on this island. That's why I call this the island of dead people. There, I found it and explained it. I am good Let's Player, right? Okay. Okay, now where's... There it is. Where were you the first 50 times? For those of you that know how I play games, that is an exact number of times I passed by this. Like, really, I am horrible with directions. I don't see how you people stand me. I really don't. Nope, can't pick up that driftwood, but I'm taking this, and I'm putting it somewhere else. I don't think there's anything else useful here. Oh, what was that? Aha! Cow skull. One of my favorites. Gotta pick that up. You'll see later when I get my huge collections of stuff. Like, you'd better not be getting aggressive with me, because I darn pulled that darn switch already. I already have the island. As you can tell, this is a huge area, the biggest natural crafting area of the game. And I will tell you exactly what I will do with this later. Still getting my bearings, still scrapping all the things I don't want, don't need. I knew there was a still around here somewhere. Yes, store the hunting rifle. You can scrap everything else. Those panels, by the way, full of stuff you're gonna want to collect for later. I knew there was a still here. Okay. So now to build my giant sprawling living room place. I don't know about you guys, but I just don't feel satisfied with my player home / base or whatever you want to call it until I have huge piles of useless junk just lying around absolutely everywhere. In case you haven't noticed, yes, I am being quite serious about this. Let me show you how it's done. Structures, just some wood for now. For those of you that don't know, your buildings in this game are freeform or grid-based. Just snap it onto the grid. That won't snap because that tree's in the way, which is fine with me. Now, where's the stairs in this thing? Those aren't the kind of stairs I want, actually. I want the little wooden stairs that come out of the thing. Do I have to have metal stairs? No. Walls. Is it walls? Is it a roof? Scaffolding. Doors. Nope. Well, I will need a door at some point. That is a thing I will need.
What's all this? Found you!
Roofing, no. Aha, here it is. Yeah, that's gonna look perfectly confusing and inconsistent when I put it together later. Brilliant!
Bug it off, eh? That won't do. Not at all.
Okay, Codsworth, you go on your little I'ma kill all the crabs bender. I'm just gonna be here.
Ah, well, I suppose there's plenty more where that came from.
One thing about the shack walls, they don't really have good windows. I want windows. I know this is going to be a physics-defying building that has no sense of reality, but, you know, why can't I have windows in my physics-defying house? Made of wood. Just slap together a few pieces for now. There, technically that's all inside. Wood, wood, wood. And up the stairs. Alright, that's wood, not a floor. Oh dear. Oh, can I put floor on top of the roof? Yes, I can. How convenient. My physics-defying house will become even more physics-defying of a house. Isn't that neat? Excuse me, gentlemen, I have physics to defy. Gentlemen, behold! Well, you gotta give it to me, like, you gotta give it to me. It's not a flat square. I'm guessing it won't let me put stuff there because that's where the door is. Yeah, I figured as much. Can I put... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna store that in the workshop. I'm just gonna get rid of this cluster of trees here. Like, you guys can go. You've had a good run. There. And now, even more room to put even more junk. That's the way I like it. That's the way I'm going to keep it. Now, walls. Can I have a balcony here? No. And I'm just gonna fall off. One here. Or it said I could for a second. Probably because those trees are in the way. As long as it doesn't take away the electrical current, I'm fine with it. That's not gonna help any now, is it? At least it's not a square. Just throw some stuff down haphazardly. Gotta make sure the hallway's actually big enough for me to fit through. enough space, though? Is it really? One more spot. Come on, just one more. Just one more. It's not gonna hurt anybody. Just one more. Get up the darn stairs, you little... Of course, if I hadn't made this place so convoluted in the first place, it probably wouldn't have any problem with this. Physics eat my shorts. My shorts with some liver beats and a nice Chianti. Okay, can I make a balcony out of this place now? Walls. I do like my balconies. I really do. Can't put that there. Nope. It's not snapping. I was hoping it would snap so I could put it somewhere meaningful. Well, I'll just let it snap here. And snap there. Roofs. That'll be good enough for that. Cool, I can have my balcony after all. From here I shall plot mankind's doom. Not that way. And now I am completely out of wood. Well, that's just great. Well, you know what I'm not out of? Steel. I'll put a nice, clean bed here. Oh, I actually am out of steel. Okay, never mind. I'll have to get some more of that. So, floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. Okay, 3 floors. Not bad. Let's face it, not the most
Oh,
artful
no.
configuration.
I'm not done with you. Not even enough.
So, put this in the corner. Where's my other things? I'm going to put this over here because this is going to be with my crops, you know, for ease of access later on. Can I scrap any of this stuff? There's got to be some extra wood in here somewhere. Aha! At 20 extra wood. Yeah, I knew there was some extra stuff around here somewhere. Oh, sledgehammer, that's a weapon. There's loads of other stuff I can scrap too. I can't just put you in a container because you are a container. Oh dear, my house looks like a mess when it's not fully loaded in. Look at that. To be honest, it doesn't look much better when it loads in. Physics, my name is Al, and you can kiss my shorts. Oh, look at it, it's a mess. I'm going to put this right here, and I'm going to put all of my food in that container.
Here somewhere.
Oh, there's some more wood down there. Maybe I can finish my house off with this. Take some of this. I still don't have steel. I'm going to have to go out of my way to get more steel. This is my typical MO. For those of you that are still wondering, yes, it really does take me this long to set everything I like up, because I'm just like that. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Take the barrel. That gives me some steel. Tires. The gas canister. Cinder blocks. Cans. Some more wood, some more steel. Hey, there's more stuff in here I never got. Scraps of wood. This should be enough to finish up my upper area. But first...
Radiation, sir.
Let me get this other crap. Let me put still in my house. I think that pipe indicates which way is forward. I'll have to check that out and then adjust accordingly. Okay. So yeah, that pipe is... that pipe is for. That's good. So, stick that over there. And for furniture, I'm going to put... Doesn't really seem to be any good thing for what I want. Oh, the magazine racks. I'm going to need those. Tables. Miscellaneous. Oh, I'm going to need a bobblehead stand. I guess I'll just put out another cooler. Chairs, containers. Oh, right, I can't. Because I don't have any fiberglass. Let's put down a filing cabinet. Now, a foot locker. At least then it's visually distinct from the other one, right? And I'm gonna put all my drugs in there. Okay, food, clothes, drugs. I can't build a weapons bench yet, but I'll get onto that in a minute or two. This'll be my display area, and this'll be my bedroom where I keep my power armor and junk. Now then, let's finish out these walls. Yes, I would like that there. And there, and there. Now, where's that tiny, tiny piece of wall at? Tiny, tiny piece of wall. At least it's enough to keep me from falling out of the edge of it. It may not look the best, and it's technically not connected. Actually, since that one connected there, can I get this one to connect? Yes, I can. Tiny piece of wall is go. Excellent. I actually never got these pieces to connect before, so this is new to me. There. Okay, so it doesn't look quite right. But hey, it gives a character. And now to put on some roofs. And now I'm out of steel again. Well, that's just great. Oh well. See, the wonderful thing about actually having normal play again is the fact that I have fast travel. I can just go to these other places where I have stashes and go and get them back.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Surely you can put some of that down.
mods back. I do actually have 2 pieces of food and a book, which is nice. I can start food. Well, I can put it down at least. Oh, I can get more steel. I know where to get more steel, up on the ship there. Hello, viewer. I hope you don't mind me taking the time to construct a huge base that's probably never going to be used. I just have a specific way I like to lay things out. It's my MO, if you will. A gourd and a potato. That's 1 food between the 2 of them. I'll get to making food, you know, whenever I get to making food. Okay. Now, I've actually already been to Sunshine Tidings. Which I can fast travel to automatically. Little dog. See, in the game it's a boy dog, but the actual dog that the model is based off of is a female dog, which happens to be owned by one of the developers and his wife. Okay, Sunshine Tidings Co-op. You've got a lot of stuff in here. I'm not actually going to bother to do all that much with you. But I do want all the junk you've got.
This place does bring back some pleasant memories of the old world, doesn't it? Nothing but the sound of my atomic engine humming.
Let's just declutter this area a bit. Take out some of this useless junk here. Do these things actually count as beds, or is that just a thing? It says I have 7 beds, so I suppose they do. I always get confused by that. I'm gonna take all your wood and all your steel and bring it back over to the place I actually want to do stuff with. Is that cool with you? It's cool with you? I thought it would be. Oh, you little... I'm just gonna punch a giant roach to death. Well, okay, I'm not punching it. Same difference, though. Make the area a little less cluttered. finish off my house, really, but just gonna scope around a little more. Don't want to mess any of that up. A door to the barn in here. The door to the mess hall. Need to get that. Let's see if I can open this. Like I said, it's been a really long time since I've done any of this.
Got it.
Click. Smash you. Smash, tiny bug. Quite literally. Stim pack. Some drugs. Metal bucket. Okay, well I can get rid of that anyway. Good. And I'm gonna put this over here so that it's easier to find. I'm gonna stick it right in there with the rest of this crap. Everything looks nice and clean. Time to take this stuff again. I'll let him have his chair. He deserves a break after his long day at work. Okay.
Heads up.
Codsworth.
I'm all ears. What's mine is yours, sir.
No, what's mine is mine, and I'm telling you to hold it for a minute. That's what it is. Give me back one of those arms. I can fast travel again. You guys get the basic gist of what I'm going to do. I've already scared away enough people. I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks everybody for showing up. Remember to catch the rest of my streams on my YouTube channel. You already know where that is. Go see Miv over at the Fort Nerd streaming channel. And good day to you.